Hey everybody, so Caitlin draws manga, and finally I found time to do something today. I need to record so bad, and I finally found time, because I wanted to do this yesterday too, but turned out I didn't, so yeah. Anyway, so what am I doing today? Human day. Yeesh. Yeah. Okay, let me think of any small topics I need to cover really quick in the beginning. Hand tutorial, if I have enough time, I might start recording it, like the first part. The hand tutorial, I know I haven't done it for a long time. I've been kind of not finding time to be able to record and being lazy. So, yeah. So, we're going to start with our Q&A today. And right here we have our questions. They're in Word. I got all the questions that were reasonable from both my video, and I also thought I need a couple more. So I'm like on Google Plus, I made a post where people would be like I don't know. I made a post asking people to, Hershey, what are you doing? My dog's walking very loudly. I don't know why. Anyway, so I was like telling them that they only had like a few hours left. It turned out they had 7 hours left. So, yeah. Anyway, there weren't any more questions. There's like 2 people, and somebody else was like, "Why you like keep on emailing me?" And I'm like, "Okay, just chill." Goodness. If any of you don't like me with the emails now, just ask me to unadd you. Though I haven't been adding any of my people who add me since like 350 something adders on Google Plus. I stopped adding the people back because I'm like, it's just a little too many. So there is like a fan right here, right there, to keep my hands dry when I'm drawing. I kind of need it, so sorry if the noise is kind of loud. And the fan is on in the kitchen and it's clanky, so hopefully that's not a problem. So I'm going to make it a really quick video from now. I'm going to try and make it 10 minutes from now, so it'll be like about 12 minutes long, so you guys aren't like bored to death. And we are going to have a little bit of a story time, so it might take a while, but it's a slightly interesting story. I'm going to try to make it as short as I can. Anyway, so I'm going to be drawing something. I'm not 100% sure what I want to draw, but I do have something I need to draw for something, so I'm probably going to end up drawing that. Alright, so just thought you guys should meet my drawing crew. Bam. We have my Jelly Roll pen, a pencil, my favorite clicky pencil, because you click like that. I like it. We got the regular old pencil, but I like this one in particular. I don't know why, I just do. Probably because it doesn't really, gives you a little bit more, like, you have to push a little more to get the lead out, I guess. I'm not sure. Then this thingy, which is supposed to be like a pencil, but with an eraser inside it instead. I need a new one because this one's getting really short. It also has strawberries on it. Right there. You can see the strawberry. Sorta. And then we have regular old high polymer eraser. I can't seem to keep them in one piece. They always end up breaking in half, and that's how I have them. I kind of like them in that kind of size. So, just checking my email really quick, and alright, so I think we should get started. I don't really think I have anything else to say. I probably did, but I probably forgot it by now. Yes, one thing is, I'm working on the website. I worked on it a lot today. I'm also still, I think I'm still working on, oh wait, no, I did put up a new channel art on my channel. Okay, so now we're gonna start. This should only take 10 minutes to get all the questions done, hopefully. Because I counted there's about 13, I think. I don't like that it's the number 13. I want it to be an even number, but too bad. Alright, so, first question, let's start drawing here, is from Manga Boss. Now, yeah, this person asked, so I'm not sure if it's a he or she. Guessing it's a he, because she's don't usually put manga bosses, or unless I'm wrong. Oh, I'm being stereotypical now. So if you want to draw a manga, what type of manga? Obviously, I want to draw many mangas. Many mangas. But I don't know what kind of type you mean, like exactly what the manga is going to be about, or like shoujo or shonen. I almost said shonen, or that would have been ridiculous. Shonen, either, like, I don't know exactly how you ask it, but I'm just going to say, ooh, I'm not even in frame. How about that? That's not very Korean. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That doesn't occur very often that I'm out of frame. Okay, I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm drawing right now. This is not helpful. I might have to retake this. I don't want to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to go with the flow, and if I have to edit anything out, then I will. So, we have, alright, so, yeah, the question, if you want to draw manga, type manga. Hope I did not just hear somebody. It would be probably both. Lots of my stories are they can have quite a bit of action and romance in them, so I guess you could say it's both, if you want it to be that. Some of them are shonen, some of them are shoujo, but my style overall, I think, is kind of like a mixture of both, because I don't do like crazy shoujo eyes or anything. I usually do like, I don't know, like more like half and half. Shonen, shoujo, kind of half and half. Because I don't do like this really big shoujo eyes. I don't like those a whole lot. So I just need to bring a picture up here real quick for reference. Because I don't go without reference. Because that's not how I roll. So we're going to look for some reference really quick. Alright, so let's see what the next question is first. Who is your greatest inspiration for your art? Okay, now it's story time. Right into the second question. I'm getting story time. I think it's just I think it's just necessary to start with the whole story of how I learned how to draw manga. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try and cut the phone out, and my mom walked in, so yeah, that kind of ruined the moment. Thanks a lot. Now I'm a little irritated. So if I start screaming and yelling, please pardon me for my rudeness, but it's only necessary. So, okay, we're gonna tell the story. I'm like, what were we doing? I'm so lost. The story of how Caitlin found out how to draw manga. I don't even know what to call that. The story of Caitlin discovering manga. That sounds about accurate. Alright, so let's start. Okay, one day, Caitlin is going into her brother's room, because I think he called her in there, and Caitlin's brother was going through his closet thingy-mabobber, and he had a book called How to Draw Manga, and many other books that he just like threw in her face and gave to her, but I'm cool with that. I don't even read most of them anyway, so anyway, this one I did read. It was called How to Draw Manga, and we will give it a visual. Bam. Visual. Okay, so How to Draw Manga. This is my first How to Draw Manga book. I haven't had any other one scripted. And it's not helpful anymore, because I'm too old for it. Well, not that I'm too old, but I don't need it anymore, so. Yeah, I have some of these in there, just like a couple eyes and such. So, flip through. And it kind of helped me out in the beginning. Starting to draw my manga and all, but, so, I had kind of looked through it at first. Ooh, kind of hitting things here. I looked through it at first. And I kind of didn't go through the whole thing, but I tried to draw one manga face and I threw it out right away because it was that bad. I would never even keep it, even now. Like they say, keep your old drawings, whether they're good or bad, just like to see how much you improve. This wasn't even like a drawing. That was like an attempt, a failed attempt, and it's not even worth keeping. So, yeah. So, I didn't really look at it. I kind of looked at it a little bit, like the next couple days or week. I'm not exactly sure, but it ended up on my bed, and my best friend happened to come over that day or the day after, and she wanted to look through it. So, I'm like, okay, because we both like to draw, and she liked to draw and all. So, we both looked through it a little bit, and then we started to draw some stuff. And we drew plenty of things together. It was a lot of fun. We got like comic ideas and all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Okay, what pose should I do? Sorry, kind of off topic. I don't know what pose to do. Anyway, so, wow, this story lasts like 3 minutes already. So, I'm gonna kind of go a little faster, if we can. Trying to draw at the same time. Oh, that's not gonna be a full body drawing. Okay, going to be erasing this because I made it too not in the right place. Just too not in the right area for drawing this. I always end up drawing like towards the middle of the page, which is not a good idea. I want to draw towards the top. Whatever I happen to be drawing, that is a person. Alright, so back on topic, sorta. She came over, we drew a little bit, and yeah, I got really into it, and I'm like, this is such a different thing from what I used to draw. So, yes, I'm like, how about we do this instead? And I did it. So, that line was really off up there. Oh, crazy lines. Well, then I started getting really into it. So after I watched like some Mark Crilly vids, because I was kind of looking around on how to draw manga. I saw this one person, this Mark Crilly. Most of the videos were his, and I'm like, I'm not really sure about this. So then I like kind of exited out and look at it again for like a month or so. Then I'm like, you know what, I just want to go and look and see that again, see if that guy's still there. Then I found out who Mark Crilly was, and I really appreciate Mark Crilly, and he's like my role model, because he's amazing. Yeah, so I learned a lot of stuff from him, and he really inspired me to get serious with my art, because at first it was more like just a little fun thing, like a new way to draw. I would get like a new way to like draw something like every couple, like a year or two before I learned how to draw manga. And yeah, so it was a brand new thing to draw, and I'm like, this is so different from when I used to draw. And I got really into it after I saw Mark Crilly's videos, got inspired to be really serious about it, and now I want to be an artist when I grow up instead of a cook, which I wanted to be at first, which is kind of not fun. I don't like cooking anymore. I cooked like a couple times and I'm like, not happening. Sorry if I just pull down. I want a little more arm room. Maybe if I move this up, I get a little more arm room. Oh, goodness. Alright, so, what's your greatest inspiration for your art? My best friend, she was there with me from the start, so, and Mark Crilly. And, like, inspiration for any drawing that I do, like, I just have a crazy imagination for one thing, is I just pull in everything from everywhere. If I had my sketchbook with me all the time, and I was able to sketch really quickly, I'd have probably like 5 sketchbooks full in like 1 year, maybe. But I can't really draw that quickly, and I don't like carrying my sketchbook around. It's too much effort. So, next question from Cartoon Manga Block is, how long have you been interested in art? I can't read. How long have you been interested in art? Well, this whole story of how Caitlin discovered manga was almost 2 years ago. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days from now, and it would be 2 years. So I'm really close, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be having a little thing on YouTube and Google Plus for it. So, and I've been interested in art ever since I was a little kid. I always loved art, but I got really serious about it like 2 years ago, so more like a year ago, because in the first year I wasn't very serious. When did you find out that manga/anime was your favorite style of art? The story. Just told you, I loved it when I started it. I'm like, it's a brand new thing. Okay, so next, where is the scroll thingy? Okay. I'm like, where is it? Did you always want to draw anime, or did you start out drawing something different? Like I said, I started out drawing kind of like cartoony kind of things and such. And I need reference. I need to like make this smaller and put it somewhere. Okay, yeah, so that works. I'm just like moving some windows around on my thingy, my desktop. Did you draw something different before? Okay, so I have a picture right here of something I didn't like 5th grade, which was quite a while ago. So I used to draw this. It's so horrible. But it's cute. It's horrible, but it's adorable. So, and I got worse in 6th and 7th grade. I don't know what happened. Then the next year I learned how to draw manga. So you guys guess what age I am now? Kind of just like gave it away. So, next question is, what's your favorite color? But you got to be kidding me. That's an easy one. Pink and aqua and purple are like my favorite colors. Mainly pink and aqua. And now those two, I'd probably choose pink. But I love aqua. The pink and purple is kind of like an extra thing you put in there that makes it even better. Like cookies. Put some chocolate, put some peanut butter. It's delicious. Put in like more sugar, and it's better. So yeah. When did your obsession with Minions begin? Oh boy, here we go. Despicable Me came out, and I kind of saw Minions around and stuff. I wasn't interested in them at all at first. I'm like, what are these things? I do not like them. They are all over the boardwalk, and they're kind of, yeah. I thought they're kind of cute, but I'm like, not real into them. And his eyes are kind of off. Caitlin feeling like a derp. Derpy Caitlin. I'm like a derp like half the time anyway, so if I'm not like bored or anything, then I'm a derp. And I'm bored half the time, so yeah. So I saw them around, and then I saw the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, I love them. And in the newest Despicable Me movie, Despicable Me 2, which I saw really recently, there are like twice as much Minions being involved in that. Like, it's more about the Minions than just Gru in this one. I love this new one. I want to see it again so bad. So yes, I like them. I also love Megamind Minion, because I just love Megamind overall. And I love Megamind Minions. That Minion from Megamind, if you know what I'm talking about. The fish dude. Yes, the fish dude. In case any of you are wondering who I'm talking about. So, if you're wondering who I'm drawing here, I'm drawing Julio. He's so cute. Next, those last 3 questions were from Magical Star Chen, if I didn't say it already. Pickle Turds asks, can we see your real face? Can we see your real face? No, you're never gonna see my face unless I'm 30 or something. I'm like, I have the guts to show my face because I'm 30. So, yeah. Not saying that I'm not 30. I'm 29. No, I'm not even gonna tell you my age unless somebody asks. That's the only time I'm ever gonna say my age. Somebody asks. That's all. So you're never gonna see my real face. I like to stay anonymous. So yeah, there you go, Pickle Turds. You ain't gonna see my face. Next question is from Miss Fantasy Fiction Girl. Yeah, I'm like, how am I gonna say this? Miss Fantasy Fiction Girl asked, do you use Copics? No. I did win Copics in Art by Karen E. Haley's contest, but I haven't gotten them yet. Did I hear somebody? Or is it just my dog? I don't know. I don't want anybody up here. It's annoying. Alright, so they also ask, how long have you been drawing anime/manga? Like I said, about 2 years. Also asks, who is your favorite manga artist/author? Since I really haven't seen many, I read like no mangas. I've only seen a few animes, so probably Mark Crilley and what's his first name? I think his name's Tezuka or something. The creator of Astro Boy and Blackjack and all those amazing animes that I love. Kimbo the White Lion. I'm not really into Kimbo the White Lion as much. I saw it and I'm like, not really into that, so. But I do love Astro Boy, and Blackjack was a really good anime, so I suggest watching it. It's about like a surgeon. I like medical things, that's probably why I'm into it. I've always liked the medical shows, so I never wanted to be a doctor. So I'm just that awesome. Alright, so Mew Neko Chibi asks, how long have you been drawing, and can you teach me a few things? Like I said, 2 years. I've been drawing almost 2 years. And can I teach you a few things? I don't do personal lessons, guys. So I have had like 2 or 3 people in Google Plus in chat ask me, can you please please teach me how to draw manga or something. And one of them like had a post and they're like, please teach me how to draw as good as you can. I'm like, guys, I'm not like the best, and I don't like teaching. I'm not the best teacher. Like, I have my own style. Like, I don't really remember guidelines that I used to use. I don't need them anymore, really. So yeah, so that's if you want to see me teach a few things, and request something for tutorial, because that's really the only thing I do is tutorials. I don't teach somebody from like the start and then like from there on. I'm not like a teacher. I'm like an instructor. Different. I'm the person who has I just failed at talking there. I'm the person who has the tutorials. Oh wow, I can't speak. I'm not the person who teaches people individually. So, alright, so we're almost done. We only have like, I think two more questions left. This is longer than I wanted it to be. Oh well, you guys will just have to sit through like 20 minutes of this. Alright, so Ethan Dickman asks, what inspired you to draw manga? Like I said, Mark Crilly and my best friend, and just my crazy imagination, just me drawing whatever. So, and Ray Azure asks, what tips can you give others about drawing? All I can say to all you guys is just, you have to have the determination, you have to have the confidence, the skill, you have to have all those things. You have to have commitment, you have to be prepared to do this for a long time. That's the only thing. I don't teach people who are just beginners, who aren't going to be drawing for a long time. I teach people who are going to make art their thing, because that's what it is to me. I teach people how I feel about art, and it's your life, and pretty much you do it because you love it. I can't really say anything else. And like drawing faces, I'm gonna say draw a circle first, because if you don't draw a circle, I went through a time when I really didn't draw circles when I drew heads, and I'm like, no, not anymore. So, and also, don't worry about using guidelines, because even professionals use them. Mark Crilly uses them. All other professionals use guidelines. Don't be scared to use them. They're gonna help you so much. I use guidelines plenty. I mean, I don't use like a butt ton of them, but yeah. So, that's all the questions. I hope it didn't take too long. I guess I talk a little too slow. Alright, so I'm just gonna work on this from now on. I mean, from like here, because I'm gonna do speed paint just in Sai, paint tool Sai of coloring this. I'm not gonna have a speed paint of the drawing, so I can just put it in digital speed paints without having to worry, like, does this also count as traditional? No. Alright, so that's about it for now. Let's just bring up this paper here. And I didn't have many questions, that's why I kind of went onto Google Plus and asked some people, how about you ask some questions? So, I'm probably going to do another Q&A when I have 500 subscribers, so get out there if you want another Q&A. And I'm probably going to have a butt ton more, like, questions, so sorry if I can't speak, but I'm, like, out of it right now. I'm just, like, ugh, tired and stuff, so yeah. I guess that's it for now. So that was a fun Q&A to do. I can't wait to do it again. And I'm going to be doing another thing for my 500 subscribers special, 250 subscribers special. I'm going to have one. Yeah, I can't speak. I sound like I got some kind of problem. Some kind of lisp problem. Okay, who cares? Alright, so, yeah, so, Dick Julia, see him right there. This is it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Is that the right order? No, it's comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, I'm so out of it. Okay, anyway, bye. Bye-bye. See ya, guys, in my next video. Bye.